We are going to outline the Albany's artistic policy. You can find more context for this policy by reading about our creative strategy on our website. It is important for us to be transparent to artists and communities about how we work, our priority areas and what we stand for artistically, socially and culturally.
Albany presents. As part of our strategy, we curate a year-round programme of presented work and live performance at the Albany and Deptford Lounge, which offers an accessible, on-your-doorstep cultural offer for our local community. We generally programme in two main seasons, September to December and January to June, with some ad hoc events over the summer. We programme approximately 25 to 30 events per season. Our key art forms are work made for children and families, contemporary music, particularly jazz, urban soul, R&B and experimental and electronic, comedy, spoken word and live literature and interdisciplinary performance. Our programming priorities include work that people will be excited to see and that is trying to do something that hasn't been done before, work which has clear audience potential and a strong strategy for reaching and developing an audience, work that resonates with our audiences and reflects the diversity of 21st century London, South East in particular. Work which represents the voices of those who are often less visible in public discourse. Work which reflects the communities in and around the Albany, particularly African, Caribbean and Vietnamese communities and LGBTQ+ communities. Intergenerational work which meaningfully engages older and/or younger participants in a co-collaborative opportunity. Work which could only happen at the Albany, uniquely inspired by our space and local area. Work which is co-created with communities and audiences. By this we mean work that actively engages with other people through the creation process and artists who are interested in being with local people as part of the making their different art. Work which has the potential to engage audiences and communities to come together to discuss current issues that are of interest to them and take action. Work that was born and developed from Albany-supported artists who have shown a good fit with our ethos. Work which is entertaining and joyful for audiences.
Other things to note. We don't really see ourselves as a home for new writing or traditional scripted plays, as we believe there are lots of other London theatres that are doing a brilliant job of that. However, if you have a scripted play which fits our other artistic priorities for us, particularly if it involves co-creation with our communities, we would still consider it. If you have a proposal for something you think that would suit our programme that you'd like to discuss, you can send information to creative@thealbany.org.uk. Please send us as much information as possible about your show, e.g. tour packs, technical riders, reviews and trailers where possible. We are also always keen to see work, so do invite us to come and see something. We generally programme around 6 to 12 months ahead. If there's not space or your work doesn't immediately fit into an upcoming season, it's still worth the conversation and beginning a relationship for future opportunities to connect with the programme. Please note that we are a small team and receive a high volume of emails. We try to get back to all email inquiries within 2 weeks, but please be patient with us or give us a nudge if you don't hear from us.
Artist development. Aside from our presented programme, we are also interested in working with artists to develop new work and develop their creative practice. We do this through a variety of schemes. Associate artist. 6 artists per year receiving a package of space in kind and seed funding. Artists of change. 1 artist per year receiving a cash commission to co-create a project with our communities which demonstrates an ambition to make local social impact and/or organise change. Pizza and Pictures. 2 events per year where 5 projects are selected from an open call to pitch for £1,000 of funding. The winner is selected overnight by our community audience. Creative Communities. £35 annual membership which unlocks access to co-working space, last-minute discounted space hire and networking events. Creative Cover. Join us at one of our quarterly coffee meets with our creative team to chat to us about your ideas or plans and meet other artists. We usually encourage artists to access support via one of the above schemes rather than through ad hoc requests due to our limited capacity and needing to manage artist development with our income generation needs as an organisation. Artists and projects should be able to demonstrate a good artistic fit with our priorities, as we outlined earlier. We have a particular interest in supporting artists from diverse and non-mainstream backgrounds who will really benefit from having a platform and support for their work.
Community engagement. In recent years, we have been shifting our model to better facilitate community co-creation, ensuring we best serve local people and the issues that matter to them. Broadly, our vision is about building a more cooperative and responsive relationship with people in our communities, finding ways to work in a non-hierarchical way and centering their interests, ideas and needs in our program and activities. Our aim is to find multiple visible routes for people to use, engage with and shape the cultural opportunity that the Albany offers, though the responsibility for building that program will likely still sit predominantly with the staff and the associative artists. We are developing an approach to more effectively incorporate existing local culturally led activity to form part of our program, ultimately encouraging more use of the space for community-led creative events through supported hires. We are also finding ways to integrate our Albany Youth Program, Meet Me at the Albany Program for over 65s and community engagement work undertaken at our partner space, Deptford Lounge, into overall programs, allowing for greater cross-fertilisation between engagement and creative programs. Our key community engagement schemes are Community Council, 8 people with a connection to Deptford or Lewisham who will be critical friends of the Albany, get to know the team and share their thoughts and feedback to help the future of our programme. Pizza and Pitches, 2 events per year where 5 projects are selected from an open call to pitch for £1,000 for funding. The winner is selecting on the night by our community audience. Creative Community Sessions, 3 sessions per year facilitated by an artist for our wider community to share their ideas and feedback. Creative Communities, £35 annual membership which unlocks access to co-working space, last-minute discounted space hire and networking events. Hires. If you would like to hire our space to put on your own event, please contact hires@thealbany.org.uk to inquire. Visit Get Involved section on our website for information on the youth programme and Meet Me at the Albany.
What spaces do we have? Our main theatre space is flexible and can range from 190 with raked seating to 250 cabaret seating or 500 standing. We also have a 2 studio space which ranges from 50 to 70 capacity and our public cafe spaces. You can find out more information about our spaces in the Hire Us section on our website. We also sometimes have opportunities to program work in the Children's Library and foyer of Deptford Lounge.